we use the pace map all the time. And, looking at this pace map, you can see we've got a few green groups that are moving well, and then we've got some colors out there. And, those colors signify slow groups. Purple is really the color that we're looking for more times than not. That's telling us that, a group is behind and they're holding up somebody behind them. So, there's definitely times where there's slow play out there, but the golf course is slower and, it doesn't really impact anything. But when we see the purple, we know immediately there's a group holding up the rest of the golf course. So being able to pinpoint exactly where our slow groups are, and rather than having to drive hold 18 back through one constantly throughout the day, we can directly target our slow groups. There's a messaging system that allows us to send them kind of a warning message, let them know, hey, you're out of place, you're this many minutes behind, the group ahead of you is a hole and a half ahead of you, etc. We can kind of give them a heads up. And how we manage it is we send the message and we kind of give them a hole or two to figure things out and try to get pace back to where it needs to be. But as soon as we can see that pace hasn't improved over those 1 to 2 holes, it allows myself or one of the assistants to go directly out to that group to have a conversation. And the beauty of being able to send messages is there's different priorities, and we tend to use the high priority message more times than not, which means in order for them to get back to the screen telling them front, back, middle of the green and to get their yardages, they've got to acknowledge the message. So, by the time that we get out there onto the golf course, they understand where they are. The conversation ends up being pretty brief, and we can, really get straight to the point. They know exactly what's happening. Just having the presence of one of the golf professionals on the golf course kind of, kicks them into gear. They understand a little bit more, okay, they mean business at this point. So, for us being able to directly, target these slow play groups and go straight to them, really helps our staff. And, I've got 4 assistants on staff here, then myself, and between the 5 of us, we're, constantly watching and managing this. And it's been an absolute blessing to be able to pick these groups out and know where they are and, again, go straight to them.